That's too overexposed.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Should I have some background music? What can I have that's background music? Let's go with
Neon Genesis.
I don't want to get copyrighted again
Would you get copyrighted again?
for my clip. My Halo clip that I was robbed of. I know how I want. Skirk is what it's Should have done a little bit though. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's good for now. Turn that down. Oh yeah, that's where it's at. Skirk never goes wrong, bro. All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Before we get started, I just want to say, hope you guys had a happy holiday. We've been AFK for a minute. I've been sick. I got my second dose, and I've been kind of feeling under the weather. But I still got a little bit of a cold, but I'm good. But you know, whatevs, we're back. And another thing, if you're watching this as a past recording, and you like what you hear, or you like us for our personalities, make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and if you disagree with our statements, you know, leave it down in the comments, leave a dislike, you know, whatever. Yeah, with that being said, this topic has been something that's been on our minds for a minute, but I feel like now is the perfect time, seeing that it's gonna come out in a week, I believe. I think it's gonna come out in a week or 2 weeks, or a little under 2 weeks.
It hasn't come out yet?
No, it comes out, I think the 12th or 20th, I can't remember.
Okay.
And for those of you who are new and are listening to us on our streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you want to catch us live, you can find us at YouTube at Duelist Chat. And you know, if you ring the bell, you can know when I go live, because I do live streams also. So that's another thing. And one day Jacob would do it. He did one a couple weeks ago. He thoroughly enjoyed it, so it would be nice one day he could help carry the load. But we'll see how we'll see. We'll get there. And we already. Oh look, Epic Zombie Killer's up in here. How you doing, Zombie Killer? I'm doing well. But yeah. So for people who don't know me and are new to this channel, I love anime, and my all-time favorite anime is Neon Genesis Evangelion. That was the anime that, though it wasn't the anime that I watched first that got me into anime. The anime that got me into anime is Princess Mononoke, right? But when it came to anime series or like things of that of such you know, resemblance to that, whatever, it was Neon Genesis, mainly for the fact that we didn't have cable growing up, so I had to depend on my brother to buy cheap, mind you, let's take that carefully, cheap DVDs at GameStop.
So we first got introduced to Neon Genesis because of Hastings. Our parents would once a week or once every other week take us to get movies, and
when our pops got a little bonus in his check.
Yep. And I wasn't into live action stuff. I wanted cartoons, but I didn't just want like American cartoons. I didn't know it at the time, but what I was craving was anime. It was I want to say it was after we watched Princess Mononoke, so I kind of knew of anime, I guess. Um, but I would get the first and second volume of Neon Genesis from from Hastings, and truth be told, at that age, I probably shouldn't have been watching it, but my parents were just like, "It's a cartoon. How bad could it be?"
And that's the best thing about it, right? That's the best thing about us
Right.
from where we came from, or our era. Sorry for wiping my nose. I have a tissue. I got a cold. What do you want me to do about it, huh? But that's one thing about us that I am very happy about is the fact that, so, I mean, I'm still in my 20s, right? So I'm still relatively young. You're still relatively young. You're in your early 30s. And it's the fact that anime wasn't mainstream, so we can legit get away with anything because they didn't know. No, parents didn't know any better.
Yeah.
Like it was just regular cartoons. Whereas nowadays, parents know or have an idea of what anime is. And granted, some kids still watch whatever the hell they want because you know the internet. It's the internet, and you can find whatever.
I mean, you got people my age introducing their kids to like 5-6-year-olds to like Attack on Titan.
No, another thing too. I mean that too, but another thing is that but another thing is that with us, like, you know, you're a dad, I'll be a dad someday. We know anime. So if our kids are like, y'all want to watch this? I'm like, no, you can't watch that. You can't watch this. You can't watch that. You know.
Well, I mean, that's where two types of parents are, because there's other nerds like us who already had kids, and they're like, yeah, we know this stuff is grown up, but I'm still gonna let my kid watch it. I'm just like,
But here's the thing,
at the same time, we
that's it. Because the thing is, it's anime now, but Dad let me watch Jaws when I was 4. I watched Judgment Day when I was 4 or 5. Like we've watched movies we shouldn't have at a young age. So
yeah. But yeah, we got the first 2 volumes at Hastings because that's all they had. And then I got Nata Disco mixed up with Neon Genesis because I'm like, I want to know what happens next.
I just want to say this scene, an underrated anime that everyone needs to watch.
Yes. I'm like, Nata Disco sounds like Neon Genesis, even though it doesn't. But they're both having to do with space. They both start with N.
And the main character has a little resemblance, you know, different uniform, a little resemblance.
Wasn't it, but it was still a great anime, and so I had to buy it. And I had to buy them cheaply, which nowadays anime is a lot cheaper.
The reason I want to say that is the reason I'm saying that is because if you went around during the time and you didn't have money, you missed out because Jacob legit, in a sense, was able to buy Bitcoin, the equivalent of Bitcoin before Bitcoin popped off. Like Jacob has an entire original collection of Neon Genesis, Full Metal Alchemist, and whatever else he has. Like he has the OG Dot Hack series and games when they were cheap. Yeah. So like
worth a lot of money now. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like I was very fortunate that Jacob struck gold multiple times when it came to anime. Now I am the provider of said anime series.
Yes. But I will say this, even though Neon Genesis was like one of the first animes that, you know, we both got into and we both loved, and I mean, it's our number one, for both of us. I've never fully finished it. I never watched the 2 movies. Well, I watched half of the last one. It was when we were spending night at Wolitos at our grandparents.
It was on Adult Swim. I remember that.
No, it wasn't on Adult Swim.
Oh, the Showtime.
No. This we were there for a whole week, and our Aunt Yana took us to Blockbuster, and I'm all like, okay, we're in Dallas, bigger library. Let me see what anime they have.
And the fact that it's Blockbuster. And for the kids who don't know what Blockbuster is, it is a severely overpriced movie rental place that deserved to die.
Yeah, well, I still miss it.
Hollywood Video's better. Get at me.
It really was. And so we were going to be there for like a week, and so she's like, all right, pick movies. And of course, once again, I don't want live action. I want anime. And I go to the anime section, and it's like someone beat me to it because everything there of anime was pretty much gone. Because, like I said, around this time, anime was hard to come by. Like, it was rare. Either you paid $20 for a DVD that only contained 4 episodes, or you found a website
I forgot about
that
that prior
had.
to Blu-ray. Prior to Blu-ray, 4-episode DVDs, dude. God, that sucked.
Yep. Like now you can buy anime and pretty much like $20 will give you a complete series. Back then, $20 gave you 4 episodes. But we went, and their anime selection was small, and they did have one Neon Genesis, but it didn't have what volume it was. It didn't have what episode. So I'm assuming, okay, I'm just going to get it and see what happens. And I'm watching that like halfway through, and things are happening. I'm not going to spoil anything. Things are happening. I'm like, this can't be right. No, I'm going to stop this. And when I had the time to look it up, it was the last movie. I was like, okay, well, some stuff already spoiled. But since then, like it's been like 20 years and I still haven't finished it. Like I've had so many opportunities to buy the 2 movies, and I bought one of them, but I'm waiting to get the second one to like finish off. But Isaac got a product coming in. I don't know if it's going to contain the movies or not.
Well, let's hop right into that, right? Because that's the whole discussion right now, is the big controversy that surrounds the collection. So for you people, so here's the thing, right? As the title states, I don't know if you read the title that I put for this video. Wait, no Fly Me to the Moon? Now, look. People like me that love the anime, we were and we're too young to have an income to do whatever we wanted, right? I've been waiting for them to re-release this anime to buy them as I got older, because I wasn't able to buy them like Jacob. He was able to buy them. I don't know, maybe what, $10 a DVD or something like that.
Yeah, it was about $10, and like I said, that's $10 for all 8. So I spent $80.
Yeah, I mean, I think there were times where he had like, I think GameStop had like buy 2 get 1 free or half off or whatever, and he took advantage of that. Smart of him. But I mean, like I said, I wasn't there. I mean, I was there, but I didn't have the means to buy it. And then as I got older and I wanted money, if I wanted a complete set, I had to spend over like around $150, right? $150, maybe a little bit more, depending if I want the regular or the platinum edition, right? Because that was the platinum edition was the last time they released the Neon Genesis series, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I think so.
Now, I'm very nostalgic towards it. And then when it came on Netflix, the voice acting was off. And I know some people probably didn't like it. And some people did like it. That's cool, whatever.
I hated it.
No, I got 5 minutes in and then I turned it off.
Yeah. Because it wasn't just that the voice actors were different. The script was different. Like I remember waiting to hear this one line, and it never happened. And I was like, wait, what? And so that kind of was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna watch it. I mean, I was tempted to watch the movie because they have both of the movies on there, but I'm just like, I kind of want to watch it with the original voice actors.
Yeah, because the thing is, the part where she's picking up Shinji and she's driving, like I remember the tone of the dub voice, and it didn't match.
Yeah.
And we're just like, okay. Like I was like, that's like it was just, I wasn't about it. And then the thing is, for some, like at that moment, I don't know what I was doing, because I think I was probably doing an assignment, and I just put it on in the background because like I've already watched this, so I'm okay putting it in the background and looking over and just listening to it. And I'm listening to it, and I know something's off, right? But I'm not really focusing too much on it. I just knew something was off, but I was so focused on my assignment. I kind of like, whatever, it's Neon Genesis, right? And it started getting annoying in a sense. And then Jacob called me and he was like, hey, did you watch the new Neon Genesis? I was like, yeah, I'm watching it right now. He's like, you notice anything off about it or anything different? I'm like, there's something off. I can't put my finger on it. And then once he said, dude, they changed the voice actors, I was like, that's what it is. And then right then and there, I closed it. And then I started watching Gurren Lagann. Another great anime.
my thing is, if that's what introduced you to Neon Genesis, I'm not gonna hate on you. I think it's like
Not the purest form of the show.
garbage. I'm just gonna say it's garbage. I hate the new voice actors. Not anything against them. I know they got like threats from fans and stuff, and I think
Yeah, no,
like,
that's messed up.
Unnecessary.
Because they themselves look in the world of anime and voice acting, people need a paycheck, people need a job, and it ain't their fault. Netflix decides to make these stupid decisions to
Which they have been making a lot. Like, okay, so I will say this about Netflix: they help push anime a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing it, and then start making bringing in the animes and make them Netflix originals. Knights of Sidonia, amazing.
Which I wish they brought that back.
And my thing is like they started doing it, and they saw how much it was working. And now I feel like it's just like a money game. I feel like it's what's the dude's name that made the Transformer movies and the Ninja Turtles movies?
Michael Bay.
I feel like they're Michael Baying it now. There's like, all right, let's just push as much anime stuff out there as possible.
The thing is that I noticed, it's not. I don't think it's really that. I mean, it could be, but I think it's more of the concept of
it's money, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's always about money. But the thing is, when it came to their own original animes, for the most part, they were good. And they just when they decided to get out of that zone and get into the mainstream, like instead of making our own series and funding it or funding a series for our platform like Knights of Sidonia and whatnot and keep it going, let's just stop that and let's grab the things that people love the most. Let's get Death Note. Let's get Fullmetal Alchemist. Let's get Neon Genesis. Let's get Cowboy Bebop. It's when they reach out, try to grab something that's already has a huge fan base, and they try to squeeze out any money that's still left within that, right? Like they're just trying to do whatever, and that's where it goes down. But
I mean,
that's enough of that though. I want to get off of that because we're not here to talk about Netflix.
No. No, that's why I say they're Michael Baying it, because that's what Michael Bay did. Oh, Transformers is popular. Let's make a movie. Ninja Turtles is popular. Let's make a movie. Netflix. All right, this anime stuff's working out. What's a good anime series that people really love that we can put on? Neon Genesis. All right, let's do that. Oh wait, we don't have the rights to the music or to the voice actors. We have to redo it all. All right, instead of offering to pay the original voice actors, let's buy new voice actors so we don't have to dish out as much money. That way, people still get Neon Genesis. We still get the money. And we're all happy, and we're not happy. Same thing with Death Note. What people love Death Note? Well, let's push out a movie.
I will say Willem Dafoe deserves all of our respect as Ryuk. He was a shining star as that part.
I'll give you that. But I mean, my point still being is Netflix is doing a Michael Bay's like, let's find out what can make us the most money. Who cares if we do it right? Let's people are going to watch it.
Let's go and get past that, because that's a topic for another podcast. We already dug too deep into that. I want to hop back to Neon Genesis, okay? So go on, cool off a bit. So
I'm good.
As I was saying though, before our whole tangent, is I never had access to buy them outside of like overly or paying like over the like double the amount for what they're worth at that time. And just for shits and giggles, honestly, it was like in September. Because the thing is, even though I'm a big fan of it, I'm a big fan, but I'm not one of those fans that's like keeping up with every little thing revolving that anime. Like, I mean, I got other things I gotta do. I just can't do that. And just for the hell of it, I'm like, you know what, let me see how much the price has fluctuated for Neon Genesis. And I'm like, you know what, and I want the Blu-ray, because I mean, if I could get the Blu-ray, that'd be better, because less discs, or like Jacob has a shelf of this Neon Genesis where if I could get that condensed, I would really appreciate it. And lo and behold, I found it. I saw it and I was like, holy crap, it's here for $40 or $45. This what? And it's from G Kids Films, who I've never heard of. I tend to get a lot of my animes or whatever from Right Stuff or Right Stuff Anime, but apparently like they're collaborating together or something like that, whatever. But they had it, and I was about to pull the trigger, and then I was like, well, let me read the description first. Let me see what it all comes with, and that's it for me personally. That's when I was like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe because this for me, this is where it kind of got a little bonkers. So you obviously so it comes with all 26 original episodes, and it comes with the movies. The only issue is it only contains the tracks from the Netflix, the English dub from Netflix and the sub from Netflix. Or I think they actually got the Japanese original audio. I'm not sure. I don't think they did. But like the biggest pet peeve for people when it comes to the Netflix edition is there was no "Fly Me to the Moon" at the end. And I saw this. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna spend money on something I can watch for free, and I chose not to watch it just because I didn't care for it, right? I didn't care for it. So I was like, let's see what else they have. What else is on the table for me to purchase, you know? And now this is where people may say, hey, you're being a little hypocritical now, Isaac. And I'm like, and I will say, you're right. I am being a little hypocritical at this point because I decided to so they came out with 3 editions, okay, Jacob? I don't know if I told you that. They came out with 3 editions.
You only told me of 2.
Well, which ones did I tell you?
You told me the cheapest one, and then I think it's like the $200 one.
The $200 one?
Yeah.
Let me get this right. Like I don't want to screw people over on this. It is. Yeah. No, that's not it. Is it? Okay. Anyways, I can't remember how much I paid for it. I'm gonna go on the limb. I think I paid $175. I paid $175 because there's three editions. You have the regular Blu-ray, the standard edition. You have the collector's edition, which comes with, and here's why I bought the collector's edition. It's not necessarily I mean, it is cool because it comes with like cards, like art cards, and a booklet, like an art booklet. But I primarily bought it because it includes, which I hate the fact they put it behind a paywall, but it includes the original dub and sub of Neon Genesis. Now, and also it does not include Fly Me to the Moon. And then you have the Ultimate Edition, Jacob, which comes with all the goodies, plus a lanyard and more picture cards and whatnot, and that'll set you back a solid $275. Now the big thing is if you're not familiar with the series, or you can't tell by how many times I've expressed this, a lot of anime or Neon Genesis fans, I should say, are pissed off about is the fact that Fly Me to the Moon is not included for the price they are paying. Now, Jacob, being one of the original collectors of the original set, he has nothing to worry about because he got him.
Yeah,
he got him. He got him. But here's the thing: I understand the nostalgia for Fly Me to the Moon. I get it. It sucks. But for me, as someone who's my back's against the wall, this is the only way I could get it Blu-ray with the voices that I want for the same price as I would pay to get what Jacob has that's not Blu-ray. And people are like, well, what? It's anime. Why Blu-ray makes a difference. Like, I think I showed Jacob my Mobile Suit G Gundam.
I mean, I've watched anime, and then I've watched anime on Blu-ray, and I will say it is better on Blu-ray. Like, the animation looks the same. It's not like it's more pixelated. I would say Blu-ray is just more crisp, more vibrant.
Well, yeah, the color's more vibrant. Let me turn off my camera real quick. Turn it back on. There we go. Not as blurry no more. But so yeah, I want it for like the colors, because the thing is, I have the original Mobile Suit G Gundam. I have their originals, but I wanted the crisp, clear, and plus the packaging was legit. What it came with was legit. Like Jacob doesn't like spending a lot of money, but I think he could say I made a good purchase when it came to that series. Would you say?
I would think so. I think there's a big enough fan base that you can get a return on it if
I'm
you
not gonna
chose
sell
to
that.
sell.
I'm
just saying, like, if you were to, I guess that's how I look at it. Is like, would the value of this hold up, or could I just get it cheaper down the line? Is how I look at it.
I mean,
And
I respect
I
that.
feel the Gundam is going to hold its value, if not.
I think it'll hold its value
increase.
because it's a Gundam series that's unique in its own, and it has a pretty solid fan base. But back to Neon Genesis is the fact that I don't have access necessarily to the quality that I want with the dub voices that I want, and I'm probably gonna get crucified for keep saying dub. Well, let me put this out there for you purists, okay? Okay, you like sub? That's cool. I like sub. I prefer dub. I grew up watching dub. I know people are like dub is not as good as sub, which nowadays I would disagree with, because nowadays, honestly, My Hero Academia, hey, check this out. My Hero Academia dubbed far superior to sub. Dragon Ball Z dubbed far superior to sub. No disrespect to the voice actor for Goku, but I'd rather have a guy that sounds, I don't know, more manly than the squeaky little 12-year-old voice for a grown man. Get at me. But I want dub for Neon Genesis, the one I grew up watching as a kid. And it doesn't have Fly Me to the Moon. And for me, it's one of those things where I love the story, I love the anime far more than I do Fly Me to the Moon. I can live without it because I have everything else. If I gotta give up a little to get a lot, then screw it. I'm gonna do it. And the thing is, it's only gone for the English dub version. So I can legit pull out the remote, switch it to Japanese sub, and Fly Me to the Moon will be there. So I still have it necessarily. It's just not on the dub. And the thing is, most people who watch sub in general won't realize it's even there or missing.
I will say for Neon Genesis, I feel more people like the dub. Because if that wasn't the case, then there wouldn't have been such an uproar about the different dub voice actors.
True, but I'm just saying for the purists out there.
Well, I want to say the purists prefer the dub.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm saying I'm not a purist. I can only get what I like. I can only get what's available. And if they don't want to pay the fee to get Fly Me to the Moon, and I know
people are still going to buy the product.
Huh? Yeah, no, for sure.
They're going to be mad, but they're going to buy the product.
This is the Nintendo effect. Nintendo will resell a game from a generation ago, cough, Zelda Skyward Sword, and still sell it for $60. People are like, $60? Well, here's my money, but how dare you?
Yeah, be pissed off at the line when I'm checking out.
Yeah, but like, so Jacob, cause me and Jacob kind of talked about it, and I want to like you go into like I think I've spoken enough. You can get into it. Like, do you think I should have not bought it? Do you think I shouldn't have encouraged the thing? Because the thing is, real quick, the Ultimate Edition sold out within a couple of days.
Yeah. Let me ask you this before your G Gundam. How much did you pay for it?
$120, I think. I don't know. I gotta check.
I want to say it was like 120. So that one's already going for like $200 on eBay. So I feel
no. Okay, it was. I bought it for 180.
Okay. Either way, because they came out like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
The Mobile Fighter G Gundam? Almost a year ago.
Yeah.
I think it was almost a year ago.
Has it been that long?
Or 2 years ago. Oh, 2018. They came out 2018. Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, it's increased a little bit, even if it's just a little bit.
And
I feel Neon Genesis has a bigger fan base
A more
than
demanding fan base. I would say more demanding.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I feel buying it was the smart thing to do because I think a year from now it's gonna go up. Do I wish I bought it? Kind of, but I mean, like I said, I got the original. The original already kind of goes for like 180, and so I'm like, I'm okay with what I got. I might buy the like the cheapest Blu-ray probably. I'm still not sure.
$45 one, because you can get that on Amazon right now for $42.
But my thing is, if it's just what's on Netflix, then no. But as far as buying like the $275, I feel as far as an investment, I think you'll get a return if you ever choose to sell it, because the fan base is just that demanding.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, like people are mad about the dub actors, not the sub actors. Because I mean, everybody I talk to who loves this anime love the dub voice acting. And this was around the time where dub and sub was like going at it hard. Like you really didn't see too many people supporting dub actors. It was mostly just sub. So I think it was a good buy. I think it's gonna have a increase in value.
Let's take out the just because the value of it, right? Because I don't want you to judge it based on what I could get returned on. I want you as a fan to tell me, how do you feel about it?
As a fan, as a whole product, as a fan, just based off the anime. I mean, you said that the one you buy has the original dubs, right?
Yes.
The only thing that's missing is Fly Me to the Moon.
That is it.
That does hurt.
But it hurts. Go ahead.
It wouldn't deteriorate me from or deter me from getting it if that was the only thing.
I mean, like with me buying it, you understand me buying it.
Yeah, because my thing is, I'll just skip the ending.
I mean,
I just won't.
Here's the thing.
I'll just skip the ending.
And here's the thing: you saying that, I always skip the ending. I never listen to "Fly Me to the Moon." Like I remember I'll hear the "Fly Me to the Moon." I'm like, la 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 la. All right, next episode. Like I loved it. No, it's not bad. Song. It's not bad. It's not a bad song. It's not a bad end credit scene. It's just I will probably listen to it for 5 seconds and then go on to the next one, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's not something that makes the anime. Fly Me to the Moon is a big part of the anime, but I'm not going to say it's what makes the anime. And so Fly Me to the Moon isn't there. It's not going to be a major deal. It'll be more of an annoyance than a deal breaker for me.
And like I said, you can always switch it to sub mode and it'll be there.
Yeah, but even if it wasn't there, I mean, I just skip the ending then.
I bet they replaced it. They replaced it with Rain's theme, with Ray's theme, which is pretty legit. Kind of like it.
Like my thing is, the thing that killed the Netflix version was not the fact that they didn't have Fly Me to the Moon. The thing that killed it was that they had new voice actors and the script wasn't 100% the same.
Yeah, another thing one thing that's funny though, that was hilarious, is the fact that a lot of fans were hollering bloody murder for the fact that Fly Me to the Moon was on Squid Games on the last episode. And people were like, you could put it here, but you couldn't put it on Neon Genesis. And I'm like, bro, first off, it's a different singer. And it was only for one episode. Neon Genesis is 26 episodes. Netflix ain't gonna foot that bill.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like the fact that because if I remember correctly, the reason they couldn't get it was because the singer was that song by that singer was copyrighted for Japan. Japan owned that. They didn't own the song because the song is a what's that dude's name?
It's not Frank Sinatra's.
Frank Sinatra. Like Frank Sinatra bought it from this other female singer, but Frank Sinatra was the one that
popularized
it. Yeah. And so Japan doesn't own the song. They own
They own her voice.
Yeah, they own her voice for that song. Yeah. And let's face it, that's what we want. Mm-hmm. Like if you got someone else to sing it, we weren't going to be happy. So
Yeah, but like I said, let us know what you guys think. If it's worth the purchase, if you guys are not about it, if you think we should have waited until we got what we wanted. Because the thing is, look, guys, here's another thing I want to say. Though I hate Netflix for what they did to it, I am thankful for Netflix for the fact that I don't think this collection would exist if Netflix didn't bring it over. And
I'm not going to say that, but I can see.
No, I'm gonna say that because they had they've had all these years to bring it, and it wasn't until the Netflix series came out where this collection was started becoming available.
I mean, they rebooted it and made Evangelion, and so they were still bringing things out.
The rebuild on Amazon, yeah, but I'm talking about just the original.
which I haven't finished, but I like it.
No, it's great visually. It's freaking phenomenal. But just for the OGs, the original series, at that Netflix is what brought it over, and I gotta be thankful for that. But yeah,
I'm not gonna get full credit to Netflix because I feel like it would have happened.
If it would have happened, it would have already happened, bro. I
don't agree to that.
All right, let's before we end it. The last release before was Neon Genesis Platinum. Let's see when that came out, Jacob. And
no, but I'm saying like they brought out Evangelion, so the franchise wasn't dead. It wasn't a dead franchise. It's not like Netflix revived this franchise.
I didn't say it did that. I didn't say it revived.
But okay, but that's my point is that they would have. I feel like they would have done it eventually.
It came out in 2005, brother. And I feel, like I said, I'm giving credit to Netflix for the fact that they brought it back out. And the thing is, Netflix has a bigger reach than what Toonami had. So there were more eyes on Neon Genesis, in my opinion. And especially for the younger people who haven't watched it. So, I mean, you could say whatever you wish. You could say it was going to come out. They haven't released the actual... They've released content regarding Neon Genesis. Okay, yes, I agree.
Yes.
I'm talking the original 26 episodes have not been re-released since 2005.
But that
or 2007,
it wasn't going to happen. I feel Netflix...
The way it was looking, it wasn't going to happen. 2007, sorry. For the Platinum Perfect Collection, which goes for $558.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't coming out.
Like I said, I'm not going to give full credit to Netflix. Netflix may have helped, maybe. I'm not going to say they're the reason this came out, though.
I am. I could be a petty person, but I mean, you know what? They've done a lot of bad, but hey, I finally own Neon Genesis. Something I thought I would never do in a long time unless I've spent $558.
It has to come in the mail first. So.
Yeah, but I already got it. I already paid for it. It's coming in. It's here.
Could get lost, man.
I don't know. Have to send me another one. F it. But anyways, yeah, if you enjoyed this and you haven't checked our YouTube channel yet, please check out Duelist Chat. Leave us subscribe, or you can watch us live. And if you're listening to us off, I think it's Apple Podcasts, you can leave reviews. Please do that. And I'm gonna put a poll on Spotify. I'm gonna put a poll that way you can let us know whether you think this is a botched release or a good release, and we'll go from there. But next.
Also, announcement. Me and Jeremiah are going to be having another special listen-only episode. We're going to go over League of Legends. So, y'all stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to get that out.
I was blowing my nose. What'd you say?
Me and Jeremiah are going to try to do another lunch chatting episode and get that out by the following Monday.
What's the topic?
League of Legends.
And the reach with their fighting games, the show, stuff like that?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna watch the show on Netflix. He wants me to watch it, and we're gonna review it, and we're kind of just give takes on it.
The fighting game looks legit, I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't seen it. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen much of it.
It looks pretty legit. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching or listening, and we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.